views and opinions expressed by guests and or comments are those of the persons who submitted them and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of In the Clutch Sports Talk and More podcast. Any content provided by guests are of their opinion and are not intended to malign any religion, ethnic group, club, organization, company of any individual or anyone or anything. Welcome In the Clutch Sports Talk and More podcast. I am your host, Daryl Early. I am joined by my co-host, them boys, T. Will.
What it do, man? Why you hollering, man?
Man, because I'm excited. We finally back on the air doing some sports talk.
Okay, I'm just saying something wrong with you, man. You put something in your coffee this morning?
That's the excitement of doing what you love to do.
And we love to do it, man.
And we can't go without promoting Lily Mae. Now, Terry, you got your products. You got your Lily Mae.
Look,
tell us about Lily Mae.
Before I tell you about these products, go out there right now and you can get 20% off. Put in Clutch FF20 to get 20% discount. That's just to the end of the year. If you go ahead and put it in now, I'm sure she can get that to you by Christmas. If you can go ahead and do it now. I got my products last week, and I'm telling you, it's all that and more. Matter of fact, I just got an alert that my wife's stuff came today. She said she can smell me and love the smell. She can smell me in the other room. She told me, baby, you need to keep that. You need to keep that.
That's him. That's him.
Yeah.
Did I lie when I said it was a good product here?
Oh no! And when you said something about that mango, she ordered the mango, so she's so looking forward to the mango, man.
The mango smells so good.
Man. When I tell you, I'm really, 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 really enjoying it. I mean, it's an excellent product. Shout out to Adria, Lily Mae products. When I tell you, it's the real deal. Even though she's our sponsor of the show, I'm not saying it just to be saying it, man. Lily Mae got it going on, man, and that stuff gonna be worldwide shortly. I'm telling you.
Oh, it's definitely going worldwide. I mean, and that's why I wanted you to get it and use it, because when I first started using, I was like, oh man, I was blown away. I was blown away. So shout out to Adria, like you said, Lily Mae. It's scrolling across the bottom of the screen right now. Discount code Clutch FF20. You get 20% off your entire order, and that's until the end of the year. After that, you got to pay the full strength.
And what's the best thing than having your mate smelling good for you on Christmas?
On Christmas morning, just to wake up to that mango cream. That's him, man. You can't beat it. You can't beat it.
Look, I wake up out my sleep sniffing my own self.
I know, right? I promise you, I put it on every night before I go to bed. I'm gonna have to order some more though, because I might be overusing it. I might be overusing it a little bit.
Well, that's all right.
Well, let's get down to the meat and bones of the show. I got my 49er stuff on. You got your Cowboy stuff on, and
it's rivalry week. We ain't got nothing to be happy about, but
y'all mathematically still in it.
Well,
y'all mathematically still in it.
Man, we ain't in. look, we ain't in nothing. I don't give me all that. Don't give me all that.
But look,
The winner of this game coming up, man, is just gonna be a little bit more happier. Your team is depleted, my team is depleted. Let's see what happens.
yeah, I mean, that's basically what I mean. We had such. I remember when we were recording the NFL predictions, and we had such high hopes for this game, and how much we thought this game was going, potentially determine whether, who was in first place, second place, and home field, and all of that, and now it's just like
you can throw all that out the window.
I throw all of it out the window. I mean, of course, we said at first, barring injuries, because I think I said 13-3, 12-4 for 49ers, and I think you said 12-4 for the Cowboys.
Yeah.
And it just from day one, it just didn't work out for either one of us. So it's going into this week, it's still a rivalry game, so it's still something at stake, I guess.
Yep. My backup quarterback against your backup quarterback, and I gotta admit, you guys are probably the most decimated team in the league this year. And to be honest with you, I don't like the 49ers, but I really think this has probably been one of Shanahan's really better jobs. I mean, I wouldn't expect you guys to even be where you are right now with all the injuries that you guys have had. So, I mean, kudos to him. We're supposed to speak the truth on this show. So I have to give kudos when kudos are due.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping if we could have pulled out these last two games, or at least one of them, we still might have had a chance. But now with the remaining schedule, and it ain't looking too good for us. And I'm gonna say this: I'm not a big Dak fan. I said from the beginning, I think he should have got paid, but you really see what Dak meant to this team by him being out now.
Yeah. All these weapons and stuff that we got, we got, man. If we had Dak in there, well, to me, even if we had Dak in there, we would be scoring more points, but hell, our defense give up more than what we score. So we absolutely have the worst defense. It probably not only this year, but in the history of the NFL. We've given up more points. I think we're on a pace right now to have more points given up more than anybody in the history of football. But
y'all right with Seattle, but y'all have been playing better.
Dude, we played better one game against the Cincinnati Bengals this past week.
I'm just talking about the defense overall. Y'all been playing better. It ain't been like at one while it was like who want to score next on y'all.
Okay, well, wait a minute. Wait. You said he playing better. I guess we watching two different games. What game did you see that we were playing better other than Cincinnati this past week? And that's on third string quarterback. So that ain't nothing to write home about.
No, it ain't nothing. I'm just saying overall.
We played Baltimore. We played Baltimore the week before, and they ran for 350 yards on us. So I mean, I'm trying to figure out where are you getting this defense is getting better.
From where y'all were at the beginning of the season until now, y'all are playing better than y'all were at the beginning of the season. At the beginning of the season, it was kind of like you put your third string in just so he can get in the stats.
Well, like I said, I beg to differ because the last game we played was Baltimore, and that's the most rushing yards we've given up all year was 335 against Baltimore just 2 weeks ago. So if you think we're better now than we were back then, and we just gave up the most rushing yards all season, then I don't know what you're looking at.
I'm just talking about overall, man. I'm trying to give y'all some props.
Don't give me nothing, man. You look, we suck. I admit we suck, but I love them.
So what's going on this weekend? Win, loss?
Oh, we're gonna beat you, baby. Without a doubt.
Oh, so what you're saying is the defense ain't got no better according to you. You're on your second string quarterback, third string, or whatever he is.
No, we on second string quarterback, and he's established quarterback, so we good. The way Mullen's been playing for the last couple weeks, I don't know. And then I just got an alert saying that you got what's the running back Mostert is having an MRI today. So he's out. So you got to go to Jeff Wilson and McKinnon. So if your pass game ain't looking all right, and then remember, Sunday, you guys just lost Deebo Samuel. I don't even think he played but a couple plays. So he's out. Most of it is probably out.
Well, the running game ain't been doing nothing anyway, so most of being out really ain't a factor because I don't know. Our offensive line is looking weak. Trent Williams, he ain't looking like the Trent Williams from Washington, but I mean, it is what it is on that. And
I'm more scared of the Deebo Samuel than anything. So I never like to wish injury on a player or anything like that. But if he doesn't play, I won't be upset.
No, I don't think he playing. They're not saying they ain't said nothing yet, but from him tweeting out and all of that, I don't think he playing. Which I mean, my guy who I told you was the best receiver that came out this year, Brandon Ayuk. Now he been playing ball. That boy been playing.
Yeah, he been playing pretty good. How did he do for your fantasy team?
Man, why you even bring? He got me. He the only one that got me they points.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you still a little salty. I'm over it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna dwell on it. I'm upset too, but I ain't finna dwell on it. But ladies and gentlemen, this guy run roughshod all through our fantasy league.
All year long.
Going 12-1, going in the playoffs with the #1 seed. And as you can imagine, he went down. Down goes Frazier.
Lost to the #8 seed. And you know what's so funny about it? That's the same guy that beat me during the regular season.
And and I guess he pulled a Joe Namath because he predicted he was going to do it again.
And he did it. And I'm sitting up here trying to be all humble at 12-1 and like, hey man, I just kind of, got some breaks here and there. And and I'm looking at my roster. We had just put up 170 some points in the week before. So I got the same roster in this week. I'm projected to get 163. Ended up with 114.
Well, that's why you need to brag on your shit when you can, because tomorrow ain't promised, and you a prime example of that.
Prime example. Tried to be humble the whole year, downplayed the 12-1, excited on the inside, of course, and it just didn't work out. Fantasy. Anybody who plays fantasy football know it. When they say any given Sunday, you can go down. And it just wasn't my week. My players just didn't produce. It
wasn't mine either. So I lost too, but man, McCaffrey just had me just.
Yeah, that was.
I don't know. That was my first pick of the draft, and man, he didn't do absolutely nothing. And then to add insult to injury, I get alert this morning talking about it's possible that he'll play Sunday. Well, hell, I don't give a damn now. I just got knocked out. So I mean,
I ain't gonna help you now.
Right.
We still got the constellation games or whatever, so that'll affect the rankings as far as draft order and all of that. But I don't even care about.
I didn't know that. I'm glad you told me because I wasn't even going to go back to the site.
Yeah, I went back today just to see, and it was painful. But we still playing for draft position. So the higher you finish up, the lower you are in the ranking or whatever. So I don't know, just the competitive side of me still want to try to keep winning, even though it's nothing really to gain right now. But it's my team didn't do none. It's just man. I don't even know how we got on this subject, but congratulations you guys are moving forward, and I kind of Miga boy, I kind of hope he go ahead and pull it out, even though he ain't been back on the show since the first airing.
Well, let's hope he got his fantasy team prepared, because he wasn't prepared when he was a member of the show.
I know, right? Look, he told me to send you a message too.
What?
He said, Washington creeping up on that 8-8 mark.
Oh, I guess he want me to goddamn walk down the street butt naked, huh?
In case y'all didn't know, Rod and Terry made a bet at the beginning of the season that if Washington finished 8-8, Terry said he walked buck naked down Winchester. And at the time, it seemed far-fetched, like, nah, ain't no way that's gonna happen. But they got 3 winnable games, I'll say, and they only need to win 2 to finish 8-8.
Yeah, but I think they got Alex Smith is got an injury or something. So again, I don't.
If Alex Smith don't play, I don't think they got to change.
Look, what's up, my guy Marty? Look like Marty said Debo was done for the season.
That ain't good. I mean, at this point, it don't really matter. I mean,
let me tell you something, Marty White. I know you out there looking. I know you out there doing it with your bragging ass. You know, you good. You good at coming at the Cowboys and all that stuff all year long, talking all that stuff, tagging folks in posts and all that. But your team sucks too. So I don't get it. I mean, did somebody spike your Kool-Aid, or you just don't understand, or you borderline retarded? I just don't get it. But while you doing all that talking, let's me and you make a bet for this game coming up this week, since you so positive and what is it? Bang bang 9 a game? Is that what you guys call it? Bang bang 9 a game? Let's see how much you gonna bang bang this coming up Sunday.
We're empire, not a nation.
Well, I think he always come up with some bang, bang, bang. We're gonna see what you're gonna bang, bang Sunday.
Look, Nick Mullins, he an up and down quarterback. So he was up the week before, he was down this past week. So I'm hoping he back up this week.
Well, it is what it is. Look, it looks like Marty got scared, so he gonna come up there. It'll never stop. Okay, blah 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 blah. Put your money up. Put your money up. Put a bet up. Matter of fact, I'm finna call Daryl out on the show right now, since it's supposed to be so friendly. The loser of this game right here has to wear the other team's gear on the next show. Are you in or out?
Man,
it's for fun, and I think the people will love it, because one of us gonna be real salty. The one that loses gonna be real salty on the show. So I'm in. Since it's supposed to be rivalry week, and you text me, hey, let's do a show on the 49ers versus Cowboys, and then you come on the show, you all pumped up. How pumped up are you?
I don't look good in Cowboy gear, but
I don't look good in yours either. But it goes both ways.
It's a bet. It's a bet.
Okay.
It's a bet. We'll do it. I'll do it. I feel confident. Even with our depleted team, I think we can muster enough to handle you guys. I ain't even worried about it.
Well, just make sure you get your daughter or somebody to go get you a Cowboy shirt. Get it in advance. I don't want you to try to order none online and you said it don't get here by Christmas and all that type. We got this shirt is coming up Sunday. You got to go and find you a shirt.
I'll just superimpose it on me, because I'm not spending money on no Cowboy gear.
Okay, well, if you can impose it on you however you want to do it. I mean, that's fine with me. I
really ain't too worried about it though.
But that's fine.
I really ain't too worried about it. I think we're gonna be able to handle you guys. I know we got to go to a commercial break right quick. I got one quick question for you.
Yep.
I got 2 questions for you right quick. Are y'all gonna sign Dak to a long-term deal, and for how much?
Yeah, I really feel like that. Jared and saw the error of his ways, and he's been looking at his team, and he actually got emotional in a couple of games, hitting his fist down on the table. He's just that frustrated. He know he screwed up, so I'm thinking that'll be taken care of, and it shows how much this team, like you said earlier in the show, how much they miss Dak. Now, I'm not sure if he's going to get what he wanted. I think he got to come down a little bit with that injury, but I still think it'll be enough to satisfy both sides.
Okay, and they came out yesterday and said that Mike McCarthy was definitely coming back, which I think we all knew that. Money-wise, it wouldn't have made sense to get rid of him. Are you okay with that, though?
Yeah, I really do. I really think Mike McCarthy is still the right person for the job. I think he brought the wrong personnel. And my sources down there in Dallas are telling me that, like you said, that Mike McCarthy is fine, but Nolan will be gone after the season, along with a couple other coaches.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yep.
Really?
Now, They said, again, my sources was telling me down there that Mike McCarthy could have been a potential one and done coach for that 1 year only, but the only way to bring him back is he had to make some coaching changes, and Nolan was at the top of the list. So that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing we'll have a brand new, I ain't gonna say a brand new coaching staff, but with what Mike McCarthy then went through with this year, I just
So will
man,
expectations still be high?
who can overcome that, man? You lose your quarterback, you bring in a defensive coordinator that doesn't have a clue, that's running the wrong. And the thing about it is, Dallas actually has good players on defense, but if you're putting them in the wrong positions and all that type of stuff right there, and they look lost out there, that doesn't mean that they suck or they're sorry or anything, man. That goes back to trying to instill a different philosophy on the defensive side that they weren't used to, number one, and it doesn't fit their character per position. So I'll be the first one waving bye to Nolan, man, at the end of the year. But I don't think McCarthy has a problem.
Well, kind of go back to what I said at the beginning of the year. I ain't think Mike McCarthy was the answer for Dallas, and I definitely knew Mike
was. Stay out of Cowboy business. See, that's the problem. Nobody asked you about your opinion about our coaching staff or what you think we should do. I never tell you what your team should do. So just stay out of Cowboy business. What's up, JC, baby? We got to pay Dak. You're right. What's up, JC?
Man. Well, I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, it don't matter to me either way. I just
evidently it matters, Coach. You asking me all these questions. Why don't
this is a sports talk show, right?
Right. Well, why don't you talk about your secondary and the news of the week where your guys not talking about coming back? Not coming back next year.
Sermon not talking about Sermon saying he might not come back. I don't think that's. I mean, if he come back, he come back. If he don't, he don't. He's a scheme type of guy. So I mean, we'll find some more people. I just think if we get healthy all the way across the board, we'll be all right. And Marty said, "Make it light on yourself."
Right, Marty talking that shit for the camera. Don't let Marty fool you.
All right,
don't let Marty fool you.
We're gonna take this quick commercial break and we'll be right back.
Elite Legacy Logistics. Rise and shine. Let's grind. Are you a carrier? Tired of doing all the hard work yourself? Let me help with that. Are you aspiring to become a truck driver? I can help with that too. Join this $800 billion industry. Let me do the hard work so you don't have to. The best is the least that we can do. Call or text 954-414-7115. You can also email us at info@elitelegacy.net. Got a truck? We have loads. Must have valid MC number. Are you in need of a professional yard service? Call Ernest Payne at Payne's Lawn Service. He provides a quote and a free estimate for gutter cleaning, leaf removal, mulching, flower beds, edging, family plots, and fallen limb removal. No job is too small for Ernest Payne. He can be reached at 901-620-7469.
And we are back. Elite Legacy Logistics and Payne Lawn Service. All right. Since we know our teams ain't gonna make it to the Super Bowl, who are you predicting now to make it to the Super Bowl? Because I think who did you have? KC and Tampa?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you still in it. I had Frisco and was it Frisco? I had Frisco and Baltimore. So I'm out probably on one side and looking shaky on the other side.
Yeah. Man, it's a crapshoot, man. But I still think the road. I see Pittsburgh and Kansas City matching up to go for the AFC title to go to the Super Bowl. On the NFC, side, man, I would have to choose between Green Bay and Seattle, man.
Seattle.
Seattle, don't count them out, man. I know they've had a little rough stretch, man, but their running game with Carson being out for a little period of time, the defense is playing a lot better. I think the defense has come around a little bit, even though they played a subpar team yesterday in the Jets. They won 40-3 in the last couple games. The defense has been looking better. So if I had to choose, it would be Green Bay 1, Seattle 2.
So no Tampa Bay, no Saints.
I changed my mind on Tampa Bay, man. Brady, I ain't gonna say that he's falling down the cliff, man, but Brady is he's
looking over the edge of it.
He's taking a couple steps back, and then the supposedly top-notch defense of Tampa Bay, man, they've been giving up way too many points, man. And to me, if you put them against a shootout with a Seattle or Green Bay, man, I think I'll take them over Tampa Bay. So I'm changing with the Tampa Bay.
Even though Tampa smashed them earlier in the year, Green Bay.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But when you got Aaron Rodgers, man, he has a short memory, man. He ain't thinking about that. I guarantee you it'll be a different story if they meet up again.
And they'll probably, I guess home field don't really matter as much now, but it would be in Green Bay.
Right. It don't matter. The only way I think it would matter is if you had a team that's, from the South that's not used to playing in that cold weather, having to go to places like a Green Bay, man, when it's 10 degrees or below down there, man. It may not look like it, and we watching it on TV, man, but you can't be used to 70, 80 degree weather, man, and then trying to go to 10 degrees and possibly 0 and below, man, and try to be effective. So
see, that was Brady's thing in New England, though. Playing in that cold weather in Foxborough.
Yeah, but did you see his interview Sunday? Yeah. He said that,
you couldn't catch him in the Northeast again.
He'll never go back up north to play for anybody. He said that son, he said, even though he got used to it and had a lot of success over there with the Patriots and all that, he said ain't nothing like the sunny side down there in Tampa, and said he's not coming back. So you talking about the GOAT, the greatest arguably the GOAT, the greatest of all time, telling you, hey, it's better playing down in that sun than going down to somewhere frigid playing.
Now, I know this wasn't part of the show, but what do you think about New England? I know we talking about Super Bowl contenders, and they're definitely not one this year. So do we how do we compare Brady and Belichick now?
You can't do it. You can't do it, man. First of all, Brady went to a just about stacked team over there in Tampa Bay, whether it's defensive players, even though they hadn't performed like they supposed to, but on paper, he came to a stacked lineup, man. And Belichick, look, he had at least 6 of his top players that opted out due to COVID-19. So he was a step behind there. He lost Brady. He at the last minute, he brings in, Cam, who was on the downside of his career, who had to learn a brand new system over there. And it just, dude, it's just, to be honest with you, just like I said, your coaches did good with the least. I think this may be one of Belichick's best coaching seasons, because I wouldn't expect them to well, I ain't gonna say that, because I did predict them to make the playoffs at the beginning of the year. But I'm looking at, go ahead.
So would you say that Belichick overachieved and Brady kind of underachieving this year?
Yes, that's exactly right. Yeah, I think Belichick over. Dude, he's lost Edelman. And in fairness to Cam don't have nobody to throw to, dude.
I'm not a big Cam fan anyway. I don't think if he had Randy Moss, Terrell Owens, and you name 2 more receivers on that squad, I think Cam a me guy too much. And I think that's
he's been a little. Well, he's been a little bit humble this year. So I mean, it's not him, man. He was in a bad situation. the Patriots were in a bad situation, and him personally, he was put in a bad situation, but he had no choice. Nobody else wanted him. And Belichick felt like bringing him in, he would have more.
Oh, he had a better chance with Cam than he did with Stidham.
Right. That's what I'm saying. He had a better chance, but looking at what Cam's been doing, and the offensive line, and the receivers been out, and I can't even I can't even name their starting wide receiver core. That's how bad they are.
They got that Myers boy, and they got that NK Harry. I mean,
who?
Right.
Oh, okay. So I'm giving Cam a pass, even though Cam is on his last legs anyway. But Cam don't have what it takes to go over there. So yeah, I feel like New England overachieved, and Tampa Bay is underachieved. I'm not counting Tampa Bay out, but they got to show me a little bit something better. So we'll see these next 3 weeks.
Yeah, I wasn't. Like
What's
I said,
up, Colin? What's up, Colin, baby? I see my baby's mama out here for the first time. My son's mom, Miss Cowan. What's going on? What's up, Ray?
Hey, I ain't even gonna say nothing. Yeah, I mean, I think New England did better than I probably thought they would, even with Cam, because like I said, Cam has to be in the perfect system, and I think like with what's the guy that you drafted, Christian McCaffrey, they fit perfect because Cam can get him the ball. He can run the ball for one thing, and then Cam can just throw him them little easy passes and pad his stats, and then Cam can still get his little run and touchdowns in and all of that. But even still, with that being said, Belichick and Brady, I think they complemented each other. But I think we can see now that one without the other one probably ain't good for either one of them, to be honest.
Well, that's your opinion on it. I
see Tom falling off. I see him slipping off that cliff, and it's just like any other player. They give you bits and pieces, and you be like, okay, that's the Tom Brady I'm used to, and then they come right back the next play, and you be like, what the hell?
Well, I like I said Tom Brady to me is arguably maybe the GOAT, the greatest all time. But you know what? I think 80-90% of the reason why that he would be that is because of Belichick, man. Because I think without Tom, without Belichick, I don't think it's Belichick has a system over there in New England, man, a plug and play. They didn't believe in paying big money to free agents, or if they had somebody that was on a cap friendly deal, they'll keep them. But when they got to the point where they produced or demanded more money, Belichick let them walk. He believes in building through the draft and all that type of stuff. So I really think it was the system that Belichick created that made Tom so successful.
I don't think Tom went to the right team. I don't think Tampa Bay was the right team. I know you say they were stacked and ready to go in this and that, but I'm gonna give you a scenario and you tell me what you think. Which I knew they wouldn't have did it because of who they have. But can you imagine Tom Brady in Tennessee with that offense and defense? With Henry running the ball and him throwing to Brown, Davis, and Jonnu Smith, the tight end, he would have fit in.
Yeah, I think it can go both ways, because to me, to be the quarterback at Tennessee, all you got to do is be a game manager. As long as that offensive line is working good and you got that running game, dude, me and you can quarterback the Titans.
Yeah, that's why I say I think a team like that would have been better for Brady than because if you look at Tampa Bay, if you think about it, they really just got deep threats. I know.
I think Tannehill throws a better deep ball than Tom Brady. Tom Brady is so used to dinking and dunking over there in New England and all that type of stuff right there. But what he has over there is he's got people that can actually stretch the field. And Bruce Arians, they want him to stretch the field, but that's really not Tom's game.
Exactly. That's why
he's not going down the field a lot. So,
but he can hit you if you're wide open, which would be wide open.
Who couldn't do that, dummy?
No, okay. What I'm saying is you got to be in the right offense. You said Tannehill throw a better deep ball than Tom Brady, and I'm saying I think Brady in Tennessee offense would do better than Tannehill. That's what I was saying. Of course. Well, I tell you who can't do it. Dak can't do it.
See, this ain't about.
How many wide open receivers did he miss? See how you see?
Man,
I'm trying to be cordial with you on this show today, and you just taking me there, man.
Man, who pissed in your Cheerios? Huh?
I'm just saying. I tried. I tried
your Cheerios. I'm happy. I'm happy this morning. I don't know what your problem is. Let that fantasy stuff go, man. You lost.
I already let it go. There's nothing else I can do about it.
Let it go. Let it go. Don't worry.
Nothing else I can do about it.
There's a lot of things to be happy about today, man. The first round of vaccines that went around the United States, and I mean,
that's good. That's good for the people who taking it. That's good for the people who taking it.
You better take it. You better take it. Either you gonna take it or me and you gonna be constantly doing our shows just like this, buddy.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Okay.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
God gave you 5 senses. It's up to you to use them.
I'm using all of mine.
Okay.
I'm gonna see how this first round. I'm gonna see how this first round go, and I'll play it by ear after that. But I don't need to be first in line to get it. Let's take a quick break. Let's take a quick commercial break, and then we come back. We're gonna talk a little NBA basketball, and then get out of here. Hold on.
Tanya Covington Realtor, a multi-million-dollar producer in the Mid-South since October 2000. She is an accredited buyer's representative, a seller's representative specialist, and committed to excellence. Tanya assists her clients with budgeting, home repairs, and the loan process, all the way to closing. Tanya exemplifies integrity, energy, hard work, and creative service in every detail of her real estate transaction. She has built a successful career in real estate for over 19 years in the Mid-South. Clients chose to work with Tanya for her full-service team, ethics, experience, and expertise. Her base is strong, full of loyal, repeat customers. And that is the reason Tanya has been so successful in this incredibly competitive sales environment. Tanya's extensive knowledge of the Mid-South residential real estate market is unparalleled. Her clients have consistently sought her advice and trusted her judgment on many deals. A woman of faith, family, and community. Tanya believes one is not defined by what he or she receives, but by what he or she gives. Please call Tanya anytime without obligation. She is ready to go to work for you today.
There you go, Tanya Covington, another Treadwell Eagle.
What's up, Tanya, baby sis?
If you buying, selling, give her a call. She got you. What's her logo? What's her little thing she be saying? Your home girl. Ain't that what she say? Your home girl.
Yeah, home girl realtor. Yeah. So she ain't in it for the month. But naturally, she want to make her money. She gonna make her cheese. But she talks you through the entire process. And look.
You use right.
Yeah, like I said, she helps you, and she walked me through the entire process, and God blessed me with this house, and she was second, man. She took me through the whole process and prepared me for the course of 2 years to let me know where I got to be, what I need to do to be put in the situation, and the good Lord took it over from there. So I suggest, if you want to buy, sell, even if you want some advice, man, she's there for you. Tanya Covington Realtors.
And that number is 870-5337. I'm gonna applaud us for one little thing right quick. One thing about us, and as far as the sports talk and all that, we always say we keep it real on this show. And even with our sponsors, we keep it real. we ain't just pushing Lily Mae because she a sponsor. She got a good product. We ain't just pushing Tanya because she went to Treadwell and went to school with us and we know her personally. Tanya really be out there helping. She really wants to help people get into the right house, and she gonna walk you through that whole process. So I want to give us a big shout out for having sponsors on our show that we back them 100%.
110%. I mean, you know, like you said, you know, you can sit up there and be a pretty face or, you know, a smart dude or anything like that, but you're not gonna make it on the show if you don't have a good product. So for us to sit up there and bag you and to be on the show, it just goes to show you we're behind you 110%.
And that's how it should be. Now, as we rotate, I should have went and got my Lakers shirt and put on. But as we rotate this to NBA,
Do it still fit?
the Kobe jersey don't fit no more. But my Shaq.
So the 24 is going all the way around your back.
Man,
Look, I'm just asking.
I can wear it. I'm put it to you this way.
Not if it's going all the way around your back.
Let me put it to you this way. I can wear it, but I can't move.
Not good. I
can get it on, but I guarantee you I couldn't make a layup with it on. But I'm working on that. And look, you know, we had the fitness show and talked so bad to me about drinking milk. I made a proclamation that starting, I'm gonna try it. I ain't gonna say how I'm gonna try this because another friend of mine also she harped on this and said you need to let that dairy stuff go and let milk go. Starting January the 1st, I'm gonna try to go all the way through the month of January with no milk at all.
Well, I got 3 gallons in the refrigerator thanks to showing up Sharita and her friends, man. So look, I'm ODing on milk right about now, man. I love some milk. I know it's not good for you, but I tell you what, let me try to get these 3 gallons down before the new year, and I'll help you and start, you know, work with you, and we'll go on that little diet together.
We'll try it. It's gonna be, I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be hard for me, but I'm gonna try to go the whole month of January. And my friend from North Carolina, Natasha, she said, Daryl, if you just go 1 month without drinking milk, and you will see the difference, and you won't even want to drink milk no more. And that's hard.
What she mean, see the difference? She's talking about weight wise?
Yeah, she said weight wise, the way it'll make me feel and all of that. Okay. You know, so and you know, I've been exercising, so I already started doing some of the other stuff, trying to eat better and all of that.
You can't do no 2 jumping jacks, man, and then go get a #1 combo with a Diet Coke, man.
No combos, no fast food, no fast food. I got some grilled chicken I've been eating on. I've been cooking it in my air fryer. So I'm trying.
No. See, we just got through saying that we tell the truth on this show. I know for a fact Patrice go get hot wings every Friday. That's not in an air fryer or nothing.
Whoa.
I'm just saying.
No. What did I just say? I'm trying to do better. So throughout the week, we are trying to eat healthier.
Patrice,
now
no more hot wings.
You get one cheat day.
Daryl said no more hot wings on Fridays.
No. Daryl didn't say that.
No more hot wings on Fridays.
Slow down, Terry. It's one thing at a time. We still do the hot wings on Fridays. We still do that on Fridays. That's my one little, if you want to call it cheat day or whatever. We still doing that. We're not gonna not do that. We you know, we're not gonna do that. But everything else, I'm trying to slowly. I don't want to just jump in at cold turkey because that's normally what I do, and I'll do good for a little while, and then I'll just be like, I'll fall back. So I'm trying to do everything gradually. My water intake is up. I'm exercising, And even if I'm doing 2 jumping jacks, that's 2 more than you doing.
I ain't bragging on doing nothing.
But
So
you,
you
but
can't
you,
talk about me, but don't act like you fucking what his name Simmons. Don't act like you over there talking about, man, I'm working out every day. You ain't doing it. You working them jaws out.
nah. What?
Putting
Look,
all them Twinkies and shit in your mouth.
look. Nah. I keep telling you, I don't even like Twinkies. I keep telling you, honey buns. But look, this is what I'm saying. I could set it up where you can do the little walking in the house video, the in-house walking. I set it up and we can do it together.
Do what?
It's a walking video. It's exercise.
Man, I don't need your help for that. I'm good.
Ah, okay.
I'm good.
Okay, if
I'm
you're good, okay. We'll leave it at that then.
I get my steps in. I can walk upstairs in the house and walk up and down my stairs from the man cave all the way down to the house down there. I can do my own. I don't need you to do that.
I was just trying to help you out, man. I thought
I don't need you to help me.
Help each other.
I don't need you to help me. What
Okay.
I want to do is let's show ladies and gentlemen a video of you and them jumping jacks. Let's do that.
I mean, I ain't got no problem doing that.
Get your popcorn ready because that's gonna be some fun as shit.
I'll set it up where you can watch me do the whole walking routine.
Man, look, that's gonna be some fun. Look, like T.O. said, get your popcorn ready, boy, because I'll be over here laughing my ass off watching you do some jumping jacks.
What you laughing for?
Huh?
And see, that's what I'm saying. You
need both hands to do that. How you gonna do that when you got some food in one hand? How you gonna do that? You need both hands to do jumping jacks.
Look, you supposed to be a motivator, not a hater.
Well, I ain't hating on you. I believe in being healthy and all that type of stuff, but I ain't finna be contradictory and lie to the people. We already said we supposed to tell the truth on this show. You know good and goddamn well you ain't doing no jumping jacks.
I'm doing jumping jacks. I'm doing
you may be eating cracker jacks, but you ain't doing no jumping jacks.
That was a good one there. You got me on that one. You got me on that one. Nah, I'm doing my part. I'm working it out. I'm working it out. I'm doing my part. I'm doing a little bit at a time.
Who was that baby girl? Who was that baby girl interrupting again?
Yeah, she interrupting like always. She getting ready to leave out, so she just wanted to say hi.
Okay, tell us what's up.
Come on, get on the screen.
Yeah, tell her get on the screen.
Get some airtime.
Yeah, tell her Uncle Terry what's up.
You get a little airtime.
What it do?
He said, what it do?
Nothing. I'm gonna leave.
She said nothing. She finna leave. Now, see if she was smart. If she was smart, she would have. This would have been a perfect opportunity for her to plug her little business that she doing. No, it's too late now. It's too late now. It's too late now. No, bye. See you later. We love you. We'll test your product before we put it on the air. No, I'm live on camera, baby.
It's pending.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's pending. When you get it all figured out, then we'll promote you. That's my little entrepreneur there. She don't mind putting in the work to do what she got to do.
She'll go get her. She do it all.
She do it all. Good grades. She almost like me. She almost like me. She getting there. But yeah, before we run out of time, the question on the screen: can the Lakers repeat as champions? What you think, Terry?
The answer to your question is: can they repeat? Of course, they can repeat. Do I think they're going to repeat? No.
And you say no because of what?
Because that bad man that's returning next year over there in Brooklyn. And to be honest with you, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I think the Lakers did a couple of upgrades. I don't know if I would have let the point guard go, or I don't know if he left on his own or they decided not to.
It was
him back.
No, I think it was one of those.
Because I think he's with the Atlanta Hawks now. I think.
I forgot where he went to, but
I think he went with the Atlanta Hawks over there. But
it's one of those. We want you to stay, but we need you to stay at this cost. And I think he decided that it would be better for him to move on.
Yeah, but at least you got
Schroeder,
Marc Gasol and Schroeder. So I think you guys made some good moves in the offseason. I just think, and it's not over with yet, but if Harden goes over to Brooklyn, which I doubt would happen, but they're still saying that it's a possibility. And to form a big three over there with Irving and Durant, man, it's going to be tough.
That's the only. But
that's the only team that I can see that's going to stop the Lakers from repeating.
If Harden goes there and they can play together, that's the big key. If Harden could go there and they could play together, then I think they would be a formidable match against the Lakers. But if not, and if you look at it, KD and Kyrie, they already kind of having some little minor issues as far as Kyrie.
Like I said, we're talking on paper. I know you guys are more jailed, more of a jailed team than they are right now. I'm just talking strictly on paper because all bets are off. If like you said, if there's any kind of dissension going over there, I'm just looking at it on paper. If Harden was to go over there and they find some type of way to be able to play together, I think that would be the only team that would be able to put you guys down and stop you from repeating.
Yeah. So other than that, barring injuries, of course, right. I don't see nobody being able to beat us in a 7-game series unless weirder things have happened. But I think with LeBron at this stage in his career, he's looking, I need championships to cement my legacy. And I just think he's still hungry. AD, he's staying, which I was worried about whether he was going to leave or not. We got depth now. That was the biggest thing you said we didn't have last year. So now we got that depth. Even though we lost Rondo and Bradley, we picked up Wesley Matthews, Montrezl Harrell. So we gained more than we lost in my estimation.
Right. I think you guys did a good job, and excellent coaching job for you guys over there last year. Because, like I said, we got to give them credit. Just because you had some superstars on there, they don't necessarily mean that they are jailed together. And they play good together. And I think that's a tribute to not only them but to the coaching as well. So you want to say kudos and congrats to the coach over there for doing a good job over there.
Right. And I got this scrolling at the bottom of the screen because I like to promote other podcasts and other people who trying to do positive stuff. This is B-Balling with the Boldens, and you can check it out on YouTube. This guy Benjamin, he worked at one of the facilities that I used to clean, and we always used to talk basketball. And we friends on Facebook, me, him, and his wife. His wife is a Duke fan. That's why I'm cool with her. They got a B-Balling with the Boldens podcast, and when I tell you that him and his wife talk basketball, they talk basketball. I'm talking about all the trades, all the rumors, all the signings. They break it down to why this team got better, how they think this team should have did, and why this and why that. I ain't been this into basketball in a long time, but if you just go check them out and listen to their podcast. I listened to it last night again just to get some pointers. And it's just amazing how they broke down all of these trades and all of these signings and the new people coming in and who fit with who. They broke it down in a way that just made me be like, damn, y'all need to be some general managers somewhere.
And ain't nothing more sexy than a woman that knows her sports. That's always been a turn on for me, man. If I can look at the soap operas and the girly shows with you, if you can, jump in my lane and talk sports and, wear your gear and all that type of stuff. Because naturally, my wife's a Cowboy fan. We wouldn't even got married if she wasn't. That was part of my criteria. I tell them out there, people know on Facebook or people that know me closely know that I couldn't marry anybody other than a Cowboys fan. I mean, can you imagine sleeping in the bed with somebody like a Steelers or a 49er or something like that, man? I would be having nightmares, man. I can't do that.
I wasn't gonna bring up the Steelers, but since you did, I remember at one point when I made the statement, the Steelers, I see some chinks in their armor. Y'all had it in for me, you and Michael Clear. Oh, well, we undefeated. They undefeated. How can you say that? I think we can now.
They started the season off there 12-0, 13-0. I mean, they lost a couple games. I mean, Washington came to play. They took Washington for granted, and Buffalo just flat out beat them. I mean, like you said, on any given day, Pittsburgh will be fine. They're coaching. Their offense.
I ain't saying they're not gonna be fine. I'm saying I saw chinks in their armor, and now it's just being more and more exposed. Let's do a quick commercial break with Lily Mae before we close out. And but yeah, chinks in their armor, Terry. Chinks in their armor. Lily Mae discount code Clutch FF20, 20% off your entire purchase. Can't stress that enough. And that's until the end of the year. January the 1st, you can't get that discount. But yeah, great show, Terry.
Yeah.
I mean,
show. And before we get off the show, Marty, if you still listening, well, you doing all that StreamYard talking and yapping your gums and trying to show off for the people and all that, you know how to get in touch with me. You know how to get in touch with me. So if you want to sit up there and make a bet, come on, make this bet. Me and Daryl already got it, ladies and gentlemen. The loser gonna wear the other team's gear. I mean, he wasn't scared, so we good with that. But Marty, I want you so bad, I just want to shut you up. That's all you do is run your mouth. Ever since high school, that's all you did was run your freaking mouth. So,
man, hey, who pissed in your Cheerios?
Ain't nobody pissing my Cheerios. Marty pissed me off. You think he the Steelers? You think he 12-1? Much shit as he talk?
Oh, so okay. So I see now. Marty gets under your skin.
Yeah, Marty gets under my skin.
Way to go, Marty.
But I'm gonna shut him up. He know how to reach me. He got my number. Text me. Inbox me. Whatever you want to do.
Kirkwood, what's going on, my guy?
What's up, Rod? Hi, Rod. What's up?
Hope we didn't say too many curse words on this show.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that, Mr. Hot Rod. I apologize. I can be a potty mouth from time to time. So, but
he know your heart.
You know my heart, but give me a heads up if you don't look at the show, so I'll know to watch my words. Because I know words. Dag nabbit. Dag nabbit.
We know your vocabulary is limited, so we ain't gonna hold it against you.
So I'm just saying, man. I'm trying to respect the people that's watching the show, but at least we tell the truth on the show. I can be a potty mouth sometimes, so just help me. Just help me.
That's what I'm saying. He said, "Just be yourself."
No, but I'm still gonna show Rodney some respect. So if you keep people like Marty off the show, I won't be saying that.
Yeah. Hey, I need to get Marty as a special guest.
Man, I light him up. I light him up. I light him up. Put him on here. I light him up.
Well, that's the same thing he said. He'll light you up.
Okay, well, make it happen then. Make it happen. Make it happen, Captain.
I sure want it to happen. I swear I do. But look, that's our hour. We ain't going over this time. Great show. Glad to be back on the air talking some sports. T Will, we were and they were what? In the clutch. We out of here, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Out. We are back, bigger and better than ever. Be sure to check out In the Clutch Sports Talk and More podcast, Tuesdays, 11 a.m. Central Time. And don't forget the other shows hosted by In the Clutch, Freaky Fridays, 7 p.m. Central Time on YouTube only. Also check us out on Saturdays, Open Topic Saturdays, 3 p.m. Central. Both shows hosted by Shownuff Sharita.